7 common men hairstyles that drive women away. Your haircut is an important part of your appearance. It's one of the first things a woman will see, and it tells her a lot about who you are. So, it is crucial that you're not sporting a haircut that tells her all the wrong things. Hi, I'm Melissa Santos from Beyond Ages, and today I'll be listing 7 common men's hairstyles that drive women away. In this video, I'll be covering 7 popular hairstyles for men that women really don't find attractive. Some of these haircuts are common to see, but usually very tough to pull off unless you have a certain look. Others are good looks that guys just tend to really mess up, especially older men. And listen, I don't want to be overly negative on these haircuts, but I do want to be honest about when they're just a horrible idea. Just keep in mind that if you sport one of these haircuts and it makes you feel good and it makes you feel confident, do not let this video stop you. You can do whatever you want with your hair. However, if you want to know which hairstyles women typically don't like, then this video is for you. Keep watching. But first, before we dive in, please make sure you hit the like and click subscribe so you always know when we come out with new videos for you. You can also check out our site at beyondages.com for more advice on dating, love, and relationships. So, let's jump straight into our list. Bad haircut number 1, the man bun. The man bun is created by tying long hair into a top knot, traditionally an artsy or even feminine hairstyle. Men started sporting it towards the middle of the last decade. You have seen it on the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, Chris Hemsworth, or Orlando Bloom, among other long-haired Hollywood heartthrobs. The man bun has been called the most divisive haircut since the mullet. So, while some women may love it, you're going to repel a lot of chicks who may have otherwise liked you with this haircut too. The man bun looks great if you have really thick hair and a square jaw. It looks not so good on guys with small or long faces, as it tends to draw more attention to the forehead area. One final word of warning about the man bun. Studies have suggested that tying it too tight can put too much traction on the hair follicles, killing them and causing permanent hair loss. It's a process called traction alopecia. So, even if your man bun looks great now, it could lead to your locks looking less attractive later on in your life. Bad haircut number 2, the comb over. Okay guys, we get it. You don't want anyone to see you're going bald up top, but you're not fooling anyone with this cover up, and it doesn't look good either. The comb over only serves to communicate that you're insecure about your hair loss. And 9 out of 10 guys would look better just shaving it all off. At least then you're owning your look. Trust me, ask any female friend you have about your comb over, and she will almost always be honest about how bad it looks. A lot of us will tell you to shave it off unprompted. We have strong opinions about this, guys. If you've got a strong jaw, you'll be able to pull it off. Don't worry, your shaved head will be just fine. Those with rounder faces might be a bit more nervous about it, but it nearly always looks better than a comb over. The side parting thing has had a mini revival in the recent years, mostly due to the popularity of Mad Men and Don Draper, but this is never recommended for men with thinning hair. 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35. The best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still have hair left. You used to have to go to the doctor's office for your hair loss treatment. Now, thanks to Keeps, you can visit a doctor online and get hair loss medication delivered right to your home. They make it easy and deliver your medication every 3 months, so you can say goodbye to pharmacy checkout lines and awkward doctor visits. Keeps offers generic versions of the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss products out there, which can make saving your hair a lot more affordable than it has been in the past. You may have tried them before, but probably never for this price. Here are a few examples of men who have seen great results with Keeps. It can make a huge difference to your hairline and really boost your confidence when you know you're looking your best. And listen, we don't want to oversell it because everyone is different, but there is a reason why hundreds of thousands of men trust Keeps with their hair. You need to take action if you want to prevent hair loss and maintain your confidence. Go to keeps.com/beyond or click the link in the description to receive a special offer on Keeps treatments. That's KEEPS.com/beyond. Bad haircut number 3, the Mr. Burns. Guys, if you're going thin on top and don't shave the whole thing off, you're in real danger of looking like Homer Simpson's evil boss, Mr. Burns. And Mr. Burns is 104 years old. Needless to say, this haircut isn't good on any guy, especially half his age. I suppose you can pull it off if you're planning to wear a baseball cap every hour of the day, but beyond that, it's time to get the clippers out. Bad haircut number 4, the peacock. Are you a famous rock star, or do you at least have the hedonistic personality of one? Then maybe you'll get away with this outrageous haircut. But whether you're sporting a trendy dye job or the bleached hair and frosted tips of the 90s, it's still a risk, guys. If you've got colorful and eye-catching tattoos already, you might be able to pull off this look. But even then, you're going to polarize a lot of women you want to date, especially if you're interested in attracting older women. Brightly dyed hair signals that you're wild and you're outrageous. Sure, you'll give her a roller coaster of a first date, but can you be trusted to show up on time or get her home safely? You see, older women want to be shown a good time, of course, but they also tend to be looking for a man they can absolutely depend on 100%. Her first impression will be that the dude with the bright blue, pink, or green hair isn't it. One last thing on this, when you spot the outrageous haircut without the outrageous personality to back it up, it creates this weird disconnect that really creeps us out. It's like you're trying to be something that you actually aren't, which is really unattractive. We want you to own your body and own your personality. When you do that, we begin to feel confident in who you are as well. Of course, confidence around women doesn't always come naturally, and we know that. Sometimes you need a little help in that department. So why not try out our online dating course where we teach you the basics of meeting, approaching, and talking to women. The link is right above. Bad haircut number 5, the bowler. You know that childhood haircut you had where your mom put a bowl over your head and just cut your hair? Well, it's coming back in style. And by in style, I mean in fashion magazines and for boy bands. It's not a bad look per se, but like the other looks on this list, it's not a look that suits everybody. Most guys who can sport these looks either have like boyish charms of, K-pop idols or the chiseled features of Timothy Chalamet. If you have neither, you run the risk of looking like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. Bad haircut number 6, the Alice band. There was a time when any man could be teased mercilessly for rocking an accessory as feminine as the Alice band in his hair. Then, at some point, around the mid-2000s or so, some of the world's most esteemed soccer players started using them to hold their hair back during matches. David Beckham, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Sergio Ramos were among them. These players were worshipped by millions and seen as symbols of masculinity, no matter what they did. With that said, unless you're also one of the world's most successful athletes with unquestionable masculinity, it's going to be a risk rocking this accessory. Even if you are, the Alice band is barely even seen on a soccer field these days, so it's a short-term trend that has been and gone. And bad hair number 7, the walking hair product shelf. So this last one isn't necessarily a hairstyle. It's more of a byproduct of styling one's hair. A bit of gel, mousse, or pomade is fine as long as it fulfills its purpose. But please don't dump a load of products on your hair, please. It's probably not good for your hair or scalp either. Not only that, but you could run the risk of making your hair look so stiff with gel or hairspray that it looks like a sculpture. Or on the flip side, your hair might look super greasy and unwashed if you load it with tons of pomade. So guys, please use hair products if you must, but you have to remember less is always more. What do you think of our list? Have you sported any of these haircuts in the past? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right below. If there are any horrible haircuts I should have included, please feel free to let me know about those down below in the comments as well. And for more advice on the best ways to meet and attract amazing women, online and offline, check out our website at beyondages.com. Bye-bye for now.